Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitor's sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys ready to get this one going. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys, on the other hand, came out on top in their opener, so they'll try to make it to 2-0 to start the new year. And here's Jones again on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jones. Johnson's got it complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42.
That's good for a 1st down.
Throwing Jones. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Back to throw again. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And less than a yard.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 18.
Off the play fake. Jones. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up.
And he he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Makes the score.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To throw is Stafford. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to kick it away. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. To the 43, second down. From the 43, here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
On second down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
At the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Second and 3.
Now Stafford. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Stafford now to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards.
Down at the 15-yard line.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He completes it to Tate. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Stafford now to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. First and goal. Now Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Stafford throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Now it's Stafford. Open is Tate. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead.
Well, partner, this hasn't been the smoothest day for him, but he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for a touchdown?
Boy, he did. I guess they say all's well that ends well. It's not over yet, but you're right. He picked a good time for that first touchdown pass.
Exactly right. Not over yet. The defense is going to have to make it hold up.
14.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So now the Bucs down 21-14. A minute 12 to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Jones. Able to find Ertz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
A gain of 9.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a 1st down.
Jones. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Buccaneers 1st down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. And we have free football. Overtime, here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Tate. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9. Brings
Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
Here's Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tate. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
9-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play. 73 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. A quick throw there is incomplete. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball is going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
Here's Tate to return it. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is throwing at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Stafford. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
To throw is Jones. There's Evans again, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Buccaneers, it's a